For ACUSports.com, I'm Chris Macaluso, and this afternoon I'm joined by head women's soccer coach Casey Wilson. His Wildcats are finally through with non-conference play, and Coach, you guys had some tough results this weekend against two very good teams from Oklahoma State and SMU. But this weekend you guys have a clean slate. It's the start of conference play against Texas A&M Corpus-Christi. First, let's kind of touch on just a little bit the two matches that you guys played against the Cowgirls and the Mustangs, both on the road.
Against Oklahoma State, I thought we played a pretty decent game, on our defensively and in our midfield, but we just didn't give ourselves a whole lot of opportunities to score. But overall, I thought we held our own and did well against them in that regard. But when you play teams like SMU and Oklahoma State and Texas Tech and the teams we play, I mean, it forces us to have a certain standard of play. And I think it's good for us, to be able to be held to that standard week in and week out and game after game heading into conference play.
You played a very tough non-conference schedule last year. You duplicated that again this year, and that preseason schedule that you guys create really does help you for the Southland Conference. Last year it did, as you guys were in the title hunt for the regular season championship up until the very last week of the season.
Well, yeah, just what I was going on was that, when we play these teams, I mean, we make mistakes, they capitalize on them, and it forces us to play faster. It forces us to get out of our comfort zones and just perform. And I think that if we, kind of keep getting smacked in the face a little bit and reminded that that's how we need to play, then that carried us into conference play, and hopefully it'll, and we make some adjustments off of what we did this weekend and the past couple weekends. I think that it'll be the better for us.
I was talking to Coach Silas earlier today, and he said with the start of Southland Conference play, it's a whole new mindset for the team. What does that entail?
Well, we saw a lot of good things during our last 8 games. There's a lot of good stuff, against good teams, but now, that's gone. We're a 0-0 in conference, and, and for us to be able to go back and play the teams we play year in, year out, and just that competitive fire sometimes resets. I think we're relatively healthy, and so I think, it's exciting. Like I said, we're, conference starting, I think we're ready to go.
Your first match is going to be this Saturday, 7 o'clock at Texas A&M Corpus-Christi. Generally, when you play a conference schedule, it's a Friday night and a Sunday afternoon, but on this one of the longest trips of the year, you guys have a bit of a luxury in that you get to split up the trip and then play the Islanders during the nighttime. But this is a side that's always given your team fits no matter where you guys are at in the standings.
Yeah, we've been all 3 games the last few years have been tough games. So like I said, I don't expect anything different. I think they're a good team, and I think that we need to go in and execute our game plan, and I think we'll be okay.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you and your Wildcats this Saturday. You can follow the match You can follow the match on ACUSports.com. We'll have a link to live stats and a link to the live video. For Coach Casey Wilson, I'm Chris Macaluso. Go Wildcats!